Hi, I'm NEAL Deutsch from the Chestnut Investment Group in Suffern, New York. Come on, I'll show you around. I get that a lot. When I used to wear black glasses, it was Alphonse D'Amato. Years ago, when I still had hair and it was curly, I used to be Billy Crystal. Actually, most people recognize me from being a guest commentator on Fox News in the Hudson Valley on News Channel 12. I'm a writer and author. I've been writing articles for magazines and periodicals for many years. There's a periodical in Rockland County called Rivertown Journal, of which I do a monthly column there for years on different items of interest in the financial and the estate planning business. So very often I hear that, haven't I seen you someplace before? I've heard it on planes, I got it in Mexico, I've gotten it in Newark Airport. I get that a lot. Years ago when I got in this business in the early 80s, what I found was that there are product salesmen, and then each individual has a lawyer, they have an accountant, they have an insurance person, they have a financial person. So their advisors are very disjointed, and very much like the old expression of one hand needs to know what the other hand is doing. What would happen is that they would get advice from their financial planner, and then the financial planner would tell them, go and find a lawyer and do a will. And then the financial planner would tell them, well, you need life insurance, so now you need to go find an insurance person. So in the early 90s, our firm was founded in 1989, and very quickly we realized that it's most important in order to take all of the needs of these individuals and put them all in one place. So here at Chestnut, we do all of our own money management in our money management department. We have an insurance department. We have a legal department of which we do wills and trusts for our clients and any legal documents that are needed. We have a full accounting department that allows the investment department and the accounting department to interact in order to communicate when it comes time for tax season. But remember that tax time is not just the end of the year. Tax time is really 12 months a year. So 12 months a year, our investment department is communicating with the accounting department in order to look at gains and losses and tax strategies for our clients. So what we have found is that for the client, having everything in one place, it certainly makes it much more efficient for them. It gives them the ability to know that no matter what's going on in their financial and estate life, all they have to do is make one call and they're going to speak with a team. We're great believers here in doing teamwork as opposed to individuals. So therefore, when you're working with our firm, you're working with the accounting department, the legal department, the financial planning department. Every department is there to look at your plan, to look at your situation in order to determine what needs to be done from 6 or 7 different angles, as opposed to just one set of eyes. You've got 5 or 10 sets of eyes. The first way for me to answer that question is to say it in 2 words. Don't panic. This recent economic downturn has been absolutely devastating to so many families around the country. In some way or another, all of us have been affected. Most important thing is for you to take a look at your own family expenses, take a look at your business expenses, and look at how you're spending money. Probably the biggest mistake that people make after an economic downturn is when they start to see the market starting to come up, when they start to see some type of economic recovery, they go back to doing things exactly the way that they were doing them before. But the fact of the matter is that you can't. And the reason that you can't is because we're in a different world. Certainly after 9/11, certainly after a recession that has been the worst since 1930, life is different. And if you go about life just thinking that it's going to be the same, it's not. Sit down, go through the last 12 months of your checkbook. See where you're spending your money. See who you're giving it to. See how it is in relationship to the income that's coming in. Speak with your family. See if there's some places that you can cut down if necessary. But the biggest piece of advice that I can give you there, don't stop living. It's really very important for you to continue to live as close to the lifestyle that you can without going overboard, and most importantly, stay out of debt. In a successful advisor-client relationship, it's very important to make sure that you feel comfortable together, that you feel comfortable on a somewhat personal level, because as you go through the financial planning process, there are some personal and family questions that will have to be answered in order for a successful financial plan. You want to be comfortable with the person that you're speaking with. You want to feel confident that this person has the abilities and has the credentials and has the experience that they purport to have. So what you want to do also is you want to look at their credentials. If you're looking for a financial planner, you want a certified financial planner. Now that one word, certified, is a huge difference, because a certified financial planner is a person who has been through an FPA program, which takes about 2 years, who specifies in estate planning, retirement planning, insurance planning, risk, and a host of other issues that are important when working on your financial plan. So you want to work with somebody who has seen a couple of cycles, who's been around for a while, because if they haven't been there, if they haven't seen it on a professional level, they're not going to be able to advise you in the way that you need to be advised the next time that the market turns around, and the market will turn around.